These peppers right here, look at this. Look at this. All these peppers. These are leftover peppers. And they came from plants like this last year. I've cooked with so many peppers. I preserved peppers. I gave my daughter half the peppers. She left here every time she came over here with gallons of peppers. And I still have all of these peppers. Look at this. Look at this. All of these peppers, okay? I've got cayenne peppers. I've got jalapeno peppers in here. I don't even know. Look at this big old pepper. Look at this big old pepper. All these cayenne peppers, all these peppers. I have peppers, and more peppers. And I still have a couple of bags of peppers in the freezer. These were in my freezer. And I brought them out here just to show you. See, you can still see the ice on some of them. See the ice? I just brought them out here to show you that I have all these leftover peppers. And I'm going to show you how you can grow peppers just like this in a container, tons of them, and pest free. Pest free, pest free. So it's one of my 33.5 gallon containers. Okay, I already have it trellised. Back here, this is a green bell pepper. This is a green bell pepper. This is a jalapeno pepper, and this is a jalapeno pepper. I've also have cayenne that I put seeds, and they have germinated some, and my red bell peppers back here that have germinated some. So, because I have my bell peppers in the back and my jalapenos in the front, I'm going to leave my bell peppers alone. But I want my jalapenos to grow fuller and bushier and not as tall as the bell peppers. So, right before the next set of leaves, we snip it off. We snip this off, okay? Now, this is not like tomatoes, so we can't just pull these leaves off, stick it in the dirt, and think it's gonna grow. But we possibly can germinate this in water, all right? So if you wanna stick it in water and give it a try, you can, all right? And I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. We're just snipping off the top, okay? And I know even you can say, there's a little one coming. Yeah, there's a little one coming, but we want a lot to come, okay? So that's how you do it if you want a massive harvest. Now, I am not clipping off my bell peppers because I do want a massive harvest, but I also want them to grow taller and up the trellis. Now, in these bags is my pest control for my peppers, along with marigolds. Now, marigolds, you can get them from anywhere. These came from the dollar store. I had ordered these previously. It doesn't matter. But what does matter when it comes to the marigolds, and this is anytime you're using marigolds in your garden for anything else besides just the flowers. If you're using them for pest control, you want the French marigolds. These are the smaller ones. These are not the big, huge ones. Do they both work? Yes, absolutely, 100% they both work. But your French marigolds are going to work better, harder, and faster for you, okay? These marigolds will help stop the nematodes that get on the roots. It'll protect the roots of your peppers and other plants, all right? So there's a strategic way I'm going to plant them, and I'm going to show you that right now. Now, in these bags, the only thing I have in here is a bunch of garlic and the bottoms of some onions that I've used, okay? But there's a specific way I'm going to plant them to protect this entire bed. First up, we're going to do our garlic. Now, with the garlic, the initial paper that covers the entire bulb, when it's a solid bulb, take that paper off. But these individual pieces of garlic, like this that has paper on it, you don't need to take it off. If it's coming off, fine, you can take it off. Otherwise, you can just leave it on, just like this. And this one's already started. This one, you can just leave the paper on. And what you want to do, take your garlic, point side up, and just push it right down in the soil. Cover it. That's it. We are going to go around this entire bed. One piece is all you need in each spot. Don't put the whole bulb in there. Break it apart and put them in there, okay? So I am putting them a little bit further apart than is necessary. And I'm not measuring. I'm just pushing it into the soil. The reason I am pushing them into the soil, probably a little bit further than I need to, is because in between the pieces of garlic, I'm going to put the onions. Now, I'm not going to put any of the garlic or onions right here on my sides or in my corners, because I'm putting my marigolds there. I don't want the marigolds to compete with the actual roots of the peppers. So I'm putting those on the side. The garlic and onion won't compete. Okay? Now, I eat so many onions that I've told you all, you can take the bottom of an onion. This one you can see better. You can take the bottom of an onion and cut this into 4 1/2, 4 pieces. I am going to cut this one in half, but the rest of these, they're smaller. So like this one, I'm just going to push it down into the soil. Root side down, okay, and cover. Make sure you put these in root side down and cover. This is going to keep the pest away. These onions grow fast, and you do not have to wait until your onions grow and become adults or whatever in order to utilize them. As they grow, I come out and I get the scapes, the green onions on the green onions and the scapes on the garlic. And I use those in my dishes, in meals. Now, for my marigolds, I am going to put my marigolds on the edges, okay? As I mentioned, I don't want them to compete, the root system, to compete with the actual peppers, okay? And again, when you have something like this, that's this thin, don't bury it deep. You just want to put it on here and then gently cover it up. That's it. Then we will water it in, okay? And I am putting these all the way over to both corners, on both sides. Gently, gently cover them up. And I'll put some down here on this end. Just sprinkling them in and gently covering them up. When it comes to smaller seeds and seeds like these, you can't really just count them. You would be out here all day trying to count, not count, but separate them and put one here and one there. So you pretty much just broadcast them. Make sure I have some in that back corner. Okay. So that's how I grow this massive amount of peppers. And like I said, these are the leftover peppers. All right. I still have some preserved. I've used them. I'm still using them. And I gave so many away. Okay. In a container with no pest. Okay. So if you want to grow tons of peppers in containers with no pest, you need to snip the tops off. All right. If you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today here in my garden. Please take a second and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that notification bell so you won't miss anything. Returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. And channel members, thank you. I'm Pam. This is Zone 8A. And anywhere you can sit a pot, you can grow a plant.